Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy.
And I'm Becca.
Hi, Becca.
Hey, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We are getting to this one a little early.
We are.
Maybe I'll drop it a little early.
Ooh, a little surprise for everyone.
Gotta think about it. I was real pissed, big mad, because I thought the weddings were going to be here.
I thought we would see one wedding.
Yeah. At least one. Are we going to see all the weddings in episode? Well, there's only, what, 3?
3? I think we will.
Wait, let me get my little strike through list. Yeah, Joe, Madison, Nick. So we only have KB and Edmund, which is DOA.
Yeah.
Anton and Allie.
I think they're going to get
those idiots might just get married. And then Jordan and Sparkle Megan, which
I don't know.
That could go either way.
I think if they get married, they're not going to last long.
I think if he was having any reservations, he would not have introduced her to Luca.
I 100% believe that, yes.
So because that happened, I think I believe in their love.
I also have a little theory going on in my head.
Ooh, tell us.
I think when we don't see both couples' families or friends, they don't get married.
Ooh.
And if we look kind of like historically through Love is Blind history, I think that adds up. We have not met KB's family.
No,
they're not getting married.
And her friends were kind of at the wedding dress shopping. Her friends were like, "Yeah, we met him.
He's unique."
My in-laws, when we were building our house and we would like pick out things that were clearly not their style, they would always go, "Oh, that's different." So now like that's Timmy and I, that's our language when we don't like something. Oh, that's different. And I feel like that's what they were saying.
My mother-in-law says, "That's your style."
Wow. It's a little more direct.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we did like a lot of touches in our house. Like we did the Craftsman trim and we did the clawfoot tub. And my father-in-law was always like, "You guys are really going through a lot of trouble to make this new house seem old." And that's real interesting. Like a lot of our design choices, he was just like, "It's different." Okay.
Yes.
But here we are. So I will say, yeah, I was disappointed there were no weddings. And if we don't stop having circular drunken conversations, who thinks this is good television? Who thinks this is riveting? Chris Colin.
Not me.
I mean, this is the same production company that gave us 37 episodes of Married at First Sight last year. So, I mean,
why is there no consistency of how long an episode of Love is Blind will be?
I don't know.
It could be an hour and a half. It could be 35 minutes. Who knows?
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
I will say though that the minute this comes out, I watch it. Like I will never stop watching it.
Oh,
I'm trash.
On Wednesday morning when it aired or when it came out, I went into work late. I moved a meeting to later in the day so that I could stay home and watch it because I was like, well, I'm halfway through it now. I got to watch it all. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, so we get the screeners for Sister Wives like a few days early because we're considered quote unquote press, which, okay. Thank you.
Wear it proudly, girl.
Thank you, TLC. We love you. And when I'm taking notes, I realized I should just grab the transcript because that's what I write down every single thing. And the minute that screener comes into my inbox, I drop whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I watch it and I'm glued to it and nothing could be happening. I mean, Mary's just like talking about stupid shit and I'm glued to it.
No, we're in a text group, me, you, and Amanda. And sometimes I'm incredibly jealous when you're talking about your Sister Wives screeners. And I'm like, just stop it, guys.
Well, and there's no surprises for you because it's usually like, wow, Cody's being a real douchebag.
But I love it. I'm like, keep it coming. Keep the spoilers coming.
If you guys want to hear our Sister Wives coverage, it is on our $8 tier. Patreon supports the show. And we have a bunch of stuff over there, including Special Forces, which I'm into.
I'm into it. And I didn't think I would be into the show.
I'm so into it.
Even when Cody leaves, I'll probably finish watching the season.
Me too. I've read that they only go 10 episodes.
Oh, that's nice. See, I don't need
Yeah.
77 episodes.
Matt Sharp, take a lesson. Take a
Mhm.
lesson. Even Chris Colin has wised up and he's doing Married at First Sight, like I told you.
Yes.
It's going to be like Love is Blind style. And we were thinking about covering it, but we might have to
Yeah.
just do like maybe one big episode because the problem is we're not getting screeners.
Ooh.
Change that. And they all drop when I'm in San Francisco.
Oh.
I
The whole
can't
season?
the first 4.
Oh, okay.
So
Which is
like
that's a lot, yeah.
yeah, if we do cover it, we'll just be a little bit behind
Yeah.
because what are we going to do? Speaking of, the wedding episode should be dropping next week too.
Yes.
So we may not get to that until I get back. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys. I'm throwing a wrench
Sorry.
into everything.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
Oh, I was born ready.
Yeah. Again, remember the structure here. Just loosey goosey. I
We're
don't have
just
a ton of
chatting.
notes. We're just
Yeah.
chatting about the couples. So who should we start with, Becca?
Oh, let's just get Nick and Annie out of the way.
Wow.
Wow.
She's trashed again, right?
Oh, it's getting old, Annie. It's getting old.
She is like, this is how I acted when I was trashed in my 20s all the time.
She's in her 20s, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, I see you, she sees me. It was always this like, I don't know. I don't necessarily get insecure when I was drunk, but I would
Mhm.
get very lovey and I would have a lot of circular conversations.
Yeah, she's just whatever goes on in her brain, she's saying. And
Mhm.
I hate to say it, but she feels very insecure. And it's coming. Yeah.
Yes, it's very insecure and I don't necessarily know why. She has come into this with some idea
Mhm.
wrongly that
Mhm.
he is better than her. That he
Yeah.
is like she is like, what is that called? Dating above her rank with
Yes.
him. No. No.
No.
No. No. He is
Yeah.
trash. I hate him. Don't
And
forget what he said about the queer community.
yeah, and at one part she says, "You're Nick effin' whatever his last name is. You're the man."
Okay, she
Girl.
said a motto, and I only remember that because
Okay.
I live in Scranton, Pennsylvania, which is right next to Music, Pennsylvania,
Okay.
which is where Joe Amato, the race car
Oh,
driver, lives. And so, like, he has this big house, like up on a hill, that
okay.
everybody's like, "Oh, it's Joe Amato, Joe." And I'm like, I wonder if they're related.
Hmm.
So when she said, "You're Nick fucking Amato," I was like,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
You're the man. You do anything you wanna do. It's like, "Oh,
You know who
stop
she
saying."
reminds me of?
Hmm.
I Love Fisher. Do you know who that is?
Oh, yes.
From
Yes.
Wedding Crashers?
Yes.
I'll find you. She reminds me of her so much.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. What? That's a funny movie. Oh,
You can't leave me because I'll find
find you.
you. And he's like, oh my God. Gloria, I think her name was
I
in the
think her
movie.
name is
Oh, it
Gloria,
was
yes.
wild. So they have this conversation in the beginning, and like, she's trashed, and
Yeah.
she's just like, you don't love me. Yes, you do. No, you don't. Yes, you do. And he's like, what are you talking about? He appears dead sober.
Yes, and even when they were in Mexico and she was having this kind of drunken conversation, he seemed sober in Mexico as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe he's one of those people, and we all have them in our lives, that could drink a bunch
Mhm.
and always appear sober.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
know what I'm talking about?
But I also don't see when they were at that party, I didn't really see him drinking a lot. When
Mm-mm.
they were sitting there eating Taco Bell that night, there was just 1 wine glass still, and she was drinking it.
Well, he's totally confused because once again, people on this cast are trying to have a normal, sane conversation with a really drunk person. And we know
Yeah.
how that goes. So she sobers up, and the next day they come home and they're like sitting in their little couch. And I did not expect this to go the way that it was going.
It happened so fast.
Because he's like, oh, little hair of the dog. She's like, yeah, little hair of the dog.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's like, and I can't marry you. And I was like,
Yeah.
what?
He's like, "I'm not happy." Yeah, it's like, "Whoa, did we miss something in editing?"
I expected him to maybe say, like, I don't think I'm a yes right now.
Mhm.
And her to maybe do a little bit of, tap dancing, and I'll be better, I promise. And
Yeah.
then he would break up with her at the altar. But
I
no,
didn't see it happening right there on that couch. Yeah.
I do have to give him credit. This is the kinder thing to do.
Yes. I would rather be broken up before standing there at the altar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
altar. Yeah. So she's trying to beg him, and he's like, "No, I'm saying no." And she's like mad at him. You can't tell me yes, and
Yeah.
you can't tell me no. You are Nick fucking Amato. I'm like, oh, girl.
And it feels so like I would have paid Love is Blind to edit that scene out. Like, take all this money that you gave me because she looks so sad
I
begging
know.
him.
I know it's really bad. And I want to say to her, girl, he is not the prize you think he is. I
No.
just get douchebag vibes off this guy, and so does everyone else on the cast.
Yeah,
We
everyone
heard
hates him.
we heard them saying last week, like, nobody likes him. He feels
Yeah.
performative. He feels fake.
Yeah.
All right, so that's them. They're done.
They're done. They pack up and go.
They're done.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Joe and Madison because they're the next ones.
Whoa, Joe. Whoa.
I can't decide if I really like if Joe is endearing to me because I've dated so many Joes. I know so many Joes. Let me rephrase. He's a little more on the bro-y side than I used to
Yeah.
date, but like he's got that sense of humor that I like.
Yeah.
And I even sent you guys, was it him doing something funny?
Yes. Yes.
I forget what he was doing.
Yeah, it was pretty funny though. I do remember.
I said to you, this is how you lean into something. What was he doing? Do you remember?
He was kind of making fun of like who he was and like the whole scene with him and Nick when he was like, no, like I don't like Nick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And oh, right. They were reading comments.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there's another one where Anton is like looking in the fridge, pretending he's looking for the tequila.
Oh, Anton.
And I'm like, as much as these guys might be whatever, if they're not your cup of tea, this is how you respond on social media when you're in a reality show and you're getting a bad edit. You kind of have to laugh at it.
You have to laugh at it. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't let it get to you.
Except I want Love is Blind and Netflix to stop letting all these people go on podcasts.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like, what happened to the radio silence until the weddings?
I think they're trying something new here, and I don't know if it's working.
Annie was on a podcast before her episodes dropped, basically talking about how her and Nick broke up.
Saying that Nick was misunderstood by people.
Yeah.
I think people have Nick's number.
No, I know who Nick is.
So they meet her family. And did you get the mommy? Like, this was a lot.
It was, I would have got, if I was Joe, I would have said, I got to go right now. Like,
it was totally antithetical to Joe's energy. I mean, he was like, what is happening right now? There's a lot of screeching the entire time.
It was too much.
Joe does fine here, but one of the things that they do talk about is his last engagement and how he had the invitations in his hand and couldn't mail them and called it off. And the mom's kind of like,
yeah.
Okay. And Madison looked like she had never heard this before.
Yeah, she didn't say anything. She didn't come to a defense or explanation.
No, she's like, you waited.
She was just looking. Yeah.
Whenever somebody talks about their wedding invitations, do you think about George Costanza and Susan and her licking them?
And she dies. Oh, poor George. He really lucked out on that one, though.
He really did. So, mom is like, you can't last minute Madison. Like, this cannot happen. She's my, and I get this. Like, she is the mother of somebody who has a physical impairment that may cause them a lot of difficulty going forward. And she's like, Madison could lose her sight tomorrow. She could lose it 40 years from now. I need to know somebody is there and has her back. And I'm screaming at my TV. It's not Joe.
It's not Joe. It's not Joe.
It's not Joe. She's falling all over the fucking hotel room and stuff in Mexico. And he's just like, you okay?
He did not care. He was like,
No.
Haven't you ever woken up before?
Joe's not the one you want by your side. Now, would you want Joe by your side if you're going through like a humiliating situation and he'll bring levity? Sure.
Yeah.
But you don't want Joe by your side when you really need something.
No, he does not have a dependable vibe.
No. Joe's a bro.
His friends even said it.
Yes. So at Tuck Shopping, he has an absolute meltdown.
He He is not there. He disassociates. He has a panic attack. He's ripping the clothes off of him.
He won't even try on the pants, and he was weirdly aggressive with the woman who wanted to tie his tie.
Yeah.
Like,
And
he couldn't even keep it together to just try on the clothes.
no,
It's bad.
those clothes were suffocating him. He couldn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. It was like the clothes were the marriage.
Yeah.
He has also come out on social media because trigger warning, we know
Oh,
that he made
yes.
comments about her weight, and she has come out and said that she developed an eating disorder because of this. And he has come out and said, I'm really sorry if that happened. I just made some innocent comment about how I only date skinny women, and here you
Yeah.
are, you fatty.
But she's
Like,
not. She looks great.
Madison is a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What would Joe do if those doors opened and I came out?
You're just like,
He would be like, what
surprise.
is this perimenopausal meatball? Jesus Christ. Like, she's gorgeous.
She's beautiful. I have something embarrassing to say though.
Oh God.
I do think Joe looks real good with the mustache that he's rocking lately.
Becca.
I know. I'm ashamed.
Shame. Shame.
I have a no mustache.
Shame.
I'm not proud. I'm not proud.
Don't be proud. I'm going to tell you right now. Shame on you.
No, but when he has no mustache, he looks like one of my son's friends. With a mustache, I'm like, hey.
Let's be very clear. Your sons are like 20 years old.
Yes,
They're not 9.
No, my sons are older.
So I wrote, okay, the next we see them, Madison is like, Joe broke up with me.
Yeah.
Why did we not see the breakup?
Well, we did. He came to the house.
He came back and they talked about it, but like we didn't see the initial.
Yeah. And she just said Joe left. So did she come home and like there was just like a Dear John letter?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Remember Dear John letters? Remember the show Dear John?
I still can probably sing that this Dear John.
And Kirk was one of the characters. Yeah. Current references only. But do you agree with me? He is doing the absolute right thing here.
Yes. And when it's regardless of like, let's take the body images and the body thoughts out of it.
Yeah.
When he said, when you know someone's not your person, you just know, she wasn't his person, unfortunately.
Yeah. And, I really don't remember a ton of them in the pods. Did they have like this big connection?
It did not feel, the pods felt like such a snap. Like it didn't feel
so
like,
weird, right?
It didn't feel like anyone had a real deep connection or had deep conversations or.
Allie and Anton, I know nothing about them.
Just like they want to have babies and she can't do laundry. Yeah.
The only thing I think maybe they were all talking political and they cut all that.
But they let it go in Washington.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. But she wants answers. He doesn't have them. She wants to know why. This was heartbreaking, especially when he left and she was sobbing on the floor. Because who amongst us has not been sobbing on the floor, grasping to a bottle of wine, wondering how you are going to put one foot in front of the other?
It really reminded me of when my ex-husband and I broke up and just saying, because I did feel completely blindsided by that. And just
Same.
Why? What did I do? Why? And I think as women, it's always our fault. It's we are to blame. What did we do?
Oh, yeah. I 100% thought that my ex-husband left me because I was fat, period.
Aww.
And I mean, it didn't help that he had like this new girlfriend who was like thin and blonde and total opposite of me. And so for a long time, I was in the fetal position on the floor, holding on to that wine bottle of cheap, sweet wine.
Oh, yeah.
But, she'll get over it. She'll be able to move forward. And this isn't the right guy. And he's done you a favor, honey.
Yes. I feel like a ton of guys are in her DMs now.
Yeah. Cause he will never be who she wants him to be. He can't be. He doesn't have it in him right now. In 10 years, maybe, but he does not have it in him right now.
Yeah. He does not need to be in any type. He needs to be in some therapy. There is some commitment issue in his life that he needs to work through.
Now, I will tell you that I saw her on an interview with something, of course. And she said The night before they went, no, she said it was right after they went dress and tuck shopping. They went to the bar and a bunch of singles showed up.
Okay, that's the comment she made. Yeah.
And that Casey had her hands all over Joe and was like, blink, 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 like looking at
Casey.
him and eyeing him up. And she said, I was standing there saying how wonderful I felt getting my dress done right in front of all the other guys who
Mhm.
knew that Joe walked out on the tuck shopping and no one said anything to me.
Oh.
Yep. And she said, then he came home and told her he was leaving.
That makes so much sense because she makes that comment. Was this one of the singles? Was this? And I thought she was talking about the party that they
So
had.
did I. And I was like, he wasn't the only
Yeah.
person he was making inappropriate comments about there was Allie.
Yeah. And that was kind of, they were all laughing about it. All the guys kind of were. Yeah.
But he was, if I were Madison, that would bother me. If he said to me, because he said this to her, that she's not his type, which is code for,
You're too
I'm
big.
not thin enough.
Yeah.
And he was like really drooling over Allie and how hot she looked on that. And I mean, come on, Allie is.
Allie's not fair to anyone else.
She's not fair to anybody.
Yeah.
I think that I would be really bothered by that. And I wonder if Madison got wind of that.
Yeah.
But I wonder if she got wind of it.
Casey.
Casey, you son of a bitch. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. Amanda.
Amy.
For our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one to
definitely
chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one. I don't know what I don't know what variety.
Yeah,
but
maybe
I feel
he needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of Luke and Madeline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi Gummies as well.
Yes. All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-the-day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi Gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out. Before I meet my arch nemesis in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it. Okay, KB and Edmund. Jesus Christ. You are so exhausting, are they not?
He is exhausting. I love her. Like, I would love to go out to dinner with her. I'd love to be her friend. Yeah.
I agree. So we pick up the day after the fight and they're still fighting.
Every scene they're fighting.
Every scene. And one thing she says is she called him from work because she was running late and they had to go to the Western night. She calls him, asks him to go down to the local store, grab 2 bolo ties. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Go get McBee. McBee breaking news, by the way, season 3.
There is a God. He loves us.
Yes. And seniors going away for 2 years. Yay!
Yes, there's justice in the world.
So now they got to come up with another $4 million. We're going to hear a lot about that because he has to pay restitution.
Well, I heard that they're going to be making an announcement about the family business. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, stay tuned. So she said, I called you and I asked you to do this and you said no.
Yeah.
You said you had to get your hair cut or something like that. And, she was really pissed off.
I would be too.
And she said, I came home. I had 20 minutes to get ready. I was rushing around. It sounds like, I could have this wrong. Sounds like Edmund had been home for a lot longer or works from home or was home. And she had to do all this rushing around. No. She's already putting in more effort into the relationship than he is. That would be.
And the first thing he says to her when she gets in is, do you like my haircut? He is 12. He is a 12-year-old little boy.
This man does not have the skills to be in an adult relationship.
No.
It's so cringy. I just feel like it's exploitative in some way. Like it doesn't feel, this person needs a lot of therapy.
It does. They are not on an even playing field.
Not at all.
No.
And you can tell that this may be instinctual or not, but the way she calls him sweetheart all the time, I feel like she's infantilizing him. She is putting herself in a mother role with him.
She talks to him like I talk to my sons.
Yes. And you don't want to raise another kid. Like you don't want to raise a kid and then have that. And then when she's talking about like, I want to make up and I want to enjoy our life for a year. And then you could shoot up the club because I want a baby and you're going to be a great father. No.
She is projecting onto him what she wants him to be, but he is not anywhere close to that.
I hesitate to say this because there are exceptions, but most of the time, trying to change a man with a baby is not going to work at all. No.
I mean, at that scene when she's talking to him, I think it's that scene. It might be the next one, actually. He's looking at different rollerblades while she's trying to have a serious conversation with him.
Yeah.
He is not ready for a girlfriend, marriage, or a baby.
He doesn't even know what accountability is.
No.
He doesn't even understand.
Mm-mm.
So now they go snowmobiling and there's another problem. He's all smiles and sunshine. She's like, so she says something interesting here. She's like, you're an asshole when the cameras are not around.
I think he's totally different I think he puts it on. He puts Mr. Smiley, Mr. Fun Guy.
I think for Edmund, that could be born of his childhood trauma. I think he's had to perform for teachers, for adults in his life. That is very common when you're a child of an alcoholic or a drug abuser, that is the family's best kept secret and you have to keep that secret. So I do think that could be a result of that in some way, but it's like, so in other words, I don't think he's like this evil person.
No.
Who's like, I'm acting this way. Like, I don't think he's doing it consciously.
No,
I think he's just somebody who's always been very aware of cameras. And we hear that even from his mother when she's like, don't tell on me.
Yeah.
Like
and I can relate to that. I grew up in a house where there were like a lot of secrets of not letting people know what was really going on. And so you always come out with your best foot forward. If I have the nicest outfit, if my hair looks the best, if I'm the funniest, the smartest, no one's going to know what's going on here.
100%. 100%.
He says something in one of their conversations where he's asking her to be nice. And he goes, just be nice to me. Just be nice. And he says it about 6 times. And he goes, you can backhand me, but as long as you're nice. And that is everything you need to. He is a child of abuse that he needs to work through that.
Yeah.
And I like him as a person. Just
I
not
do too.
Her. Yeah.
I do too. And she's dating his potential.
Yeah.
And that will never, I mean, I don't know if they were 20, maybe, but I think, well, how old are they?
I think she's in her later 20s.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like she is light years ahead of him
Yeah.
in maturity and readiness for this. And he's not ready. He's not ready. I agree with you. I don't think he's
Yeah.
a bad guy.
And I feel like
But
she wasted her opportunity with him on this show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was somebody else in the running for her, wasn't there? And she chose Edmund. I don't know. People will know. They'll come at us and tell us.
Yeah.
So she says in the car, they told you the theme to your bachelor party is Western, and you started freaking out, saying that they can't force you to do that, and you're not doing this, and you don't want to do it, and you cut me off. And then at one point, I think it's when he's apologizing to her, he says, I should not have told the Uber driver, just talk to me. Don't talk to her, right? Was that it?
Or he tells like something along the lines of like, I'm ignoring her. I'm just going to talk to you. Something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
If my husband Steve ever did that, the door of that car would have been open and he would have been pushed out.
Michael Peterson style. Pink.
Right a staircase.
I have to tell you, Timmy tried to make a staircase joke yesterday. So we're in the woods and we were looking for mushrooms. We were foraging and we couldn't find any. And we're like, I'm complaining. It's cold and, I'm getting pickers in my shoes. And he goes, come on over here. I want to show you something. He goes, I found this set of stairs over here or something like that. I found these steps over here. And I'm like, oh, for what? And he's like, I don't know. Somebody just put these steps here. And he was trying to make a joke.
Timmy, how cute. Good try.
And I said, what are you talking about? He goes, like the staircase. I'm like, Timmy, then you should have said a staircase. I thought you meant like, because it is common that we would run into some kind of concrete thing. I'm like, I think you were talking about like a 2-step concrete block because those woods are shared with another person. So I was like, okay. But anyway, I thought it was real sweet. He's supportive of my work. See?
Yeah. He listens while he's editing.
He's trying to throw me down staircase, Nice.
I'm gonna make a note of that.
So now she's saying, I cannot force you to grow up. So it's registering to her.
Yeah.
And she says, oh God, Becca, I wanted to jump through this television and save this woman because she says, and tell me this is not me when I was younger, I can get over things if you're accountable and you apologize. No, people shouldn't be hurting you.
No.
Don't say to somebody, you can hurt me as long as you apologize and I'm okay with it. That is not a standard.
Because you've just given them permission to hurt you.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that for her.
I want more for her.
She is an amazing woman.
Yeah.
I have no doubt her DMs are going to be bing, bing, bing.
Oh, and she has some very, very sexy pictures on her Instagram.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Edmund's mother did not approve.
Oh, right. I approve. They're gorgeous. She looks great. She looks amazing.
Do I have to look this up?
Yeah.
Amye and Becca, Google on air.
Everyone
KB,
loves this.
Love is Blind, Instagram. Okay, let me see. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She is stunning.
She's smoking hot. She knows the angles for a good photo.
Wow, this black leather jumpsuit. Holy shit. Wow, why can't I wear that? Oh, right, because I'd be busting out every hole in there.
I think KB needs to relook at this Instagram page and then figure his shit out. Yeah.
Oh my God. She is stunning. Okay. All right. Well, she's going to get a lot of DMs.
She is. Yeah.
So he does the old, I'm sorry you feel that I hurt your feelings. Nope. Not an apology. Not an apology. And then he says, I'm in a good mood and I'm not apologizing.
Oh, I would have gotten up and walked out of that apartment.
Like a child. I'm sure you've dealt with this with your sons at some point. I have with my daughters where they're like, I did nothing wrong. Yeah. This is teenage behavior. If that might be younger.
Yeah. Like when they would be fighting with each other. I'm not going to say sorry to my brother. I purposely poked him.
One of my daughters just called me and was like, oh, I'm fighting with my sister. Let me lay out the case for you. This is the new thing now. They live 250 miles away from each other, but they're still fighting.
Oh, mine too. Yeah.
And they present their cases to me.
It's exhausting. My older son tries to do it nonchalantly, like, "Oh, have you talked to Maddox?" And I'll go, "Oh, why?" And then he'll go in to tell me something that he wronged him by.
Well, I said to my girls, I'm like, you two need to stop policing each other.
Yes.
Stop controlling and watching what the other is doing. Just let each other be alone.
Just let each other live.
So that will be KB's life. If she has children, she's going to be dealing with children and this guy.
Oh, he's not going to be helpful at all.
So he comes home the next day or whatever, and he's got flowers and love buying. Did you notice too, back to the ski resort, when he's sitting down, she goes and gets them hot chocolate. She doesn't say, already. No, I'll do that. She goes and gets hot chocolate, comes over. He won't even help her sit down.
No. And she says, "Oh, thanks for helping me." And he doesn't even say anything.
Because it doesn't even occur to him.
Nope.
It doesn't even occur. He probably has had to spend his life thinking only about his survival, himself. And this is why he needs so much work.
Yes.
And she can't expect somebody to come out of that situation and not have any of the reverberations from it. Or, I'm not saying that he's not fixable and he's stuck in this position for the rest of his life. He just needs more work. That's all.
Yeah.
Like he needs to work on it some more.
I think also it was very telling that she was the one driving the snowmobile.
Yeah.
And he was the one getting to take pictures and have fun.
Yeah.
Because Steve would never let me drive a snowmobile while he was on the back.
Oh, I could only drive.
Oh, you would
I
be
would
the
not
driver?
get on the back. No.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
No. I would drive and I would be scared the whole time. And Timmy'd be yelling at me, telling me what to do the whole time. We'd have to ride separate snowmobiles.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
So he says, so she falls for this whole thing. She's like, okay, I forgive you. All's forgiven. And he says that he is going to change and blah, blah, blah. And she talks about how he brings out this heightened version of herself. So when they're kind of going back and forth, I want to address this. She says, I'm explosive with you because you know how to push my buttons. And I'm going to say to her, that is not the right relationship for you.
No, somebody should not take you backwards. They should be moving you forwards.
I remember when I was breaking up with my first husband, we were in the middle of our divorce and everything. And I was finally kind of coming clean to my sister about like all that had been going on behind the scenes. And one of the things I kept saying to her is that he would scorch me all the time. And she said to me, like, the person that loves you shouldn't scorch you.
Yeah, that's not love. Yeah.
Right. And it was such a weird dynamic. And I always thought, and I've talked about this with Amanda many times, like, if you knew me in that marriage, you would think I was an angry person. But nobody would describe me that way now.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I've never ever had some kind of flare up with Timmy or where I had to like scream at him.
Yeah.
Whereas that was a daily occurrence in my first marriage. And it was because and I'm not saying I was an angel. I was probably bringing out the worst in him. He was bringing out the worst in me.
100%.
We just were, and that's what she's kind of saying here. Like, you keep pressing these buttons on me and you're turning me into somebody I don't like.
As somebody I used to be.
Yes. And this is why I think she's going to say no, Becca.
She has to. She has to say no at the altar. And I think that's going to break his heart. And that makes me sad for him.
I think she's angry though, because, and this is just a theory. Okay. In the preview, we hear her say, I think it's her. The truth will come out at the altar. Ooh. I think she's going to maybe read him a little bit for filth about how he acts on camera versus off camera.
Yeah. Which is trauma based too, though.
Yeah. 100%. So then they go rollerblading and everything's fine. All's forgiven. Yeah. Now, did you think she was going to fall and break her face? Because I did. Because I would have.
I was nervous for her. Yeah.
But
she did great.
She did great. Okay. And we're going to go to, who do you want next? Do you want Anton and Allie or Sparkle?
Let's do Anton and Allie.
Okay. She's another one. Guys, if you're dating your fiance, well, if you're fianceing your fiance, and you already have a problem with their drinking,
It's not going to get better.
Nope.
Nope.
And we could sit here and we could debate whether or not he has a drinking problem. I can go either way on that. I could be convinced either way. I think we need to start realizing that there's certain behaviors that make it alcoholism and not necessarily the time of day you're drinking or whatever. But either way, whether he is or not,
it triggers
an issue with her.
Yes.
Like I know, Becca, if I ever was dating again, like if Timmy and I could never date somebody who drinks. I just couldn't. It's too much of a trigger for me.
Yeah.
So I just would not do that. And that's where she needs to get to. Something has either happened here with her or she's seeing something that she's not 100% telling us. Something is setting off the alarm bells here, and she needs to not be in this relationship.
And I think we need to stop thinking about somebody with a drinking problem as somebody who is falling down drunk.
Yeah.
I think if you are, this is going to sound very judgmental, but of somebody who is a child of alcoholics, this is where I feel I'm coming from with that. If you are drinking every day and you need to drink every day, there's a problem.
And like if you can't go without.
Yeah. Or where you're drinking all the alcohol in your house. And that was my mother did this and it was very triggering for me. Like, where's all that wine you just bought? Well, what do you mean the wine I just bought?
Yeah.
It's in there. It's somewhere. No, you drank it all. Like, how could you drink all that wine?
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's a good indicator is somebody who doesn't know when to stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a big indicator. Like, I will literally drink all of the alcohol in the house is a problem. I will never forget one time I came home from work and I was making dinner and my ex-husband had drank the cooking wine.
Oh.
Because we had no alcohol in the house.
That's not a wine you drink.
No. And I was like, okay, there's a problem here.
Yeah.
There's a big problem here. Yeah. So like things like that, I feel like if the guy's working third shift and if what he's saying is true that he has a beer or two after working third shift, I don't necessarily see that as a problem.
Yeah.
But
and she also had a problem with Patrick when she thought that Patrick was in their apartment. That was
it Patrick or was it his other friend?
I assumed it was Patrick from the show because now Patrick has made comments on his Instagram about them. Oh, I thought we only had 3 beers. Oh no, maybe we had.
Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about that scene. So she's upset because according to her, they had a 12-pack of something.
And
they
a
had
bottle
a
of tequila.
case of Coors Light.
Yeah.
And they had a bottle of tequila and it's all gone.
Yeah.
And we need an idea of when she bought this.
Yeah. And she kind of says like, I just had 2 of those. And he goes, well, now 3. Like he's kind of pushing. Oh, well, you drank it all. You had the last one. Like, yeah.
He gets very defensive, which tells me he knows it's a problem.
Yes.
He's heard this before. And he says, you live your way, I live mine. And then he throws a dig at her and says, so is not doing your laundry, cleaning up after yourself just a way you live?
And she goes, yeah,
wow.
It does. It is. That's how I live. I love that she was like, yeah.
You're not doing this to me. Yep. She meets his mother. And, oh, wait, before we get there, she says, is the tequila gone? And he goes over and it very performatively looks in the fridge. He knows it's not there.
He knows it's gone.
He knows it's not there.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't know, it's even worse because that means he doesn't remember drinking it.
And tries to be like, tequila.
Yeah. And why was she so upset that Patrick was in the apartment?
Yeah, she felt very uncomfortable. To me, watching, it seemed like she was uncomfortable with somebody being in their home.
Yeah. I don't know. And I know there's a lot of people out there have been like kind of looking at the comments. They're like, she's too rigid, blah, blah, blah. This is what's important to her. And I'm just saying for her, this is not going to work.
I don't think they have the same values.
No. Yeah. Well, they do in some things because they both think daycare is for bitches. And I have a real problem with this stance.
Yeah.
The fucking privilege to sit there and be like, I don't want my kids raised by other people. Look, I understand that it is not ideal to have children and have to put them in daycare. But people also have to fucking work and feed those kids.
Yeah.
And there's enough shit in this world that we shame mothers over. Let's not do this. And why are we only shaming the mothers?
Yeah.
The fathers are putting the kids in daycare too.
And Missy, you're a nurse and you're going to school to get your master's. You're never going to use that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's just, I just don't like that rhetoric. I'm not saying they meant anything by it, but it's just that whole, I don't want somebody else to raise my kids. I get it.
It had a nasty undertone to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did I quit my job when I had my kids? Yes, because the daycare for twins was going to cost more than I was making.
Yeah.
So it was stupid. And I was just going to get a night job and we would switch off. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So, all right. They meet now with Allie's mom, and we learn that her sister is not supportive.
No, not at all. And her mom is a 90-day fiance.
Yes. How about that?
I loved it.
So, now the mother starts talking about how you can't go to a bar without your significant other.
Yeah.
You never choose your friends over her. She better be home doing laundry and taking care of the kitchen.
Yes.
And even Allie's kind of like, well, we disagree on some of this. Like, this is a little much.
I think she says, if you have nothing to do, you find housework to do.
Right, because this is, you can't have it both ways. Like, if you want to do the trad wife thing and you don't want to put your kids in daycare, well, then you're also expected, I guess, to do the housework.
I mean, I was a stay-at-home mom for the first 5 years of the boys, and there was an expectation that my job was the house. Yeah. I stayed home with the girls, but when they were I stayed home full time with them, maybe like 6 months, and then I went back to school. But once I started adjuncting, they were maybe like 18 months old. Okay. They went to daycare 3 days a week. And I thought that was a nice balance. That's a nice balance. Yeah.
And my Graham had them the other 2 days.
Oh,
but that was what I had to do.
Yeah. And being with your grandma doesn't count.
Right.
Yeah.
Although, the fights I had with that woman, because I would pick them up and they would have like bags of M&Ms with them, and they've had brownies and they've had cake. I'm like, Graham, please. So he talks about, so they go for this horse ride and they sit by the fire. And I did think it was hot when he like lifted her right out of that carriage.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. He is growing on me in terms of hotness.
Yes. I didn't find him very attractive at first, but he is kind of growing on me.
Now I know that, we do not align politically, and he's a bit of a bro. So that is not for me, but he is very handsome.
Yeah. We're not listening to the same podcasts.
No. I love when he's leaning against the tree with the drink in the woods.
Yes. And as a someone who wears glasses, I'm always confused. Like, does he need glasses? What is his prescription? Sometimes he doesn't have them. Sometimes he does.
Yeah. He looks like, his glasses look like the little old man in Up.
Yes.
That's all I see when he puts those glasses on. So, they have this weird conversation around the campfire where he's like, do you sometimes think we're the same person?
Yeah.
I'm like, these two?
What are they, boring? The same boring person?
I don't see them being the same person at all. At all.
And they say they have all these same values and like their thoughts are the same. What thoughts and what values besides you don't want your kids to go to daycare? Like,
I'm so sick of this values conversation. Can we just talk about this for a minute? And this is probably going to anger some people, but I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I want to drill down on what you mean by values when people say like good values. Like, what does that mean? Because I feel like it's politically coded in some ways.
Yes. And it's like, we both go to church.
Yeah. Like, what does it mean? Because my values when I was setting out on parenthood was like, I want my kids to grow up to be kind people.
100%.
That's it. Just good citizens, kind people who
considerate.
Who do good things in the world. That's it.
But I think their values mean something different.
That's the vibe I'm getting because we hear a lot of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. So he talks about how hard he has worked on himself. And this kind of resonated with me a little bit because he's like, I was at rock bottom, blah, blah, blah. And I always say, like, Timmy and I, when we started dating, we were both not in really good places. Like, I was in a very bad place after my divorce, had been a couple years out, and he had just spent all of his money and had come back into the country with no money. We were just in a bad place.
Yeah.
And we literally did have to rebuild ourselves. And so, like, I understood 100% what he was saying.
Yes.
She looked terrified of it.
Yeah.
She's like, what do you mean rock bottom?
She seems like somebody to me that was very sheltered. She's the baby of the family. That's the vibe I'm getting. At least.
Yep.
And was very sheltered, very taken care of, never had to worry. Like, the lights may have been being turned off, but she didn't know because she had all the flashlights.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Becca, look at you. That was a good one.
Thanks. Once a day I say something good.
That's not true. She just strikes me as very, like, you don't know what it means to be in a low point in your life and have to kind of rebuild yourself and work on yourself.
I don't think she does, though.
I thought it was actually a really good sign. And I want to say something else too. Sometimes people meet somebody or they're put into a circumstance, like, think about Megan and Jordan and Luca, right?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you go into something one way and you do change because of the environment.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw that with Timmy. Like, Timmy was just, he never wanted kids. He was like, just, traveling around. Once we met and I got pregnant, he became like Mr. Responsibility in a way that I never could have imagined. So it does, I think it does happen. And like, Megan was very, some might say she was very obsessed with money. I said that when I first met her. But she may completely change with the influence of Jordan and Luca in her life. Like, people do change.
No, Steve was on a much different responsibility level when he and I first met. And I straight up said to him, like, if you want to be with me, you don't have to change who you are, but I need these 10 things in a man that I'm going to be in a committed, serious relationship
because you had
with.
small children.
Yeah. And you know what? He did all those things.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes you do grow you grow to be with your partner.
Yes, 100%.
I don't think Edmund can grow to be with KB.
No. And I think sometimes it's very obvious when somebody has no intention of growing to be with you.
100%.
I don't get that read from Anton.
No.
I think he is somebody who is introspective and may want to grow with her. Because he even said, like, I won't drink for a couple weeks to show you that's not a big thing. And you know what? Maybe it's kind of on the verge of a problem right now. But like, if he, I could tell you with 100% certainty that Timmy's drinking was way more crazy when we started dating because he had no responsibility. He was just, working a job and doing whatever. And like, it just changed so much. And so that can happen. But you need to be able to like read or give that person space to do it and also make sure they're doing it.
I think that Anton is 100% ready to be married and be in that next stage.
He's older too, right?
I don't know if Allie is.
I'm going to look them up while you're talking.
I think that she's still in, like, my mom's doing my laundry. I think she even said in one of the episodes while she was in school, her only responsibility was school. Her mom did everything else for her. And that's great. But
yeah. Oh my God, is that the kind of kids I'm raising?
They're out on their own. They're doing their laundry.
They've had jobs since they're 14. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're getting jobs,
Yes. Yeah. Allie is 29.
Is she really?
Yes. And remember, I think he's like 39. Oh no, he's 29 too.
Oh, he feels much older.
That can't be right.
No, he has a much older soul to him.
That can't be right. Is it?
29.
Wow. Yeah. He's 29.
Man.
I thought he was like 35.
She seems 24, 25 to me.
He's lived a little bit of a life.
Yes.
And I just think that, and culturally, I think he's probably more mature, more serious.
Yes.
For his age. I don't know. I don't know with these two. What do you think? Like, do you think they're going to make it? Because he says, I work so hard on myself, and I think people give up on relationships too easily now. And she's like, well, sometimes you got to know when to give up, though.
Yeah.
And he seems real concerned about that.
I just think they're going to get married.
Okay.
I think they are. Do I think it's going to be a long-lasting love? No.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate to see her throw him away if she's just so hung up on the fact that he went to strip clubs 4 months ago. He's doing this. He's doing this. Like, here's the more important question. What has he done since you've been together? And if the drinking's the problem, like you and I said, and it's not going to work for her, she's going to live a life of how many beers are in the fridge? How many did you have? How many?
She's going to become going to become his mother with drinking. Yeah.
Back out of it. Okay. Jordan and Sparkle Megan, we see some tension between these two for the first time.
Yeah.
A little bit. So they meet his family, and Dad comes up with one of the greatest lines, Becca. I don't know if you caught it. He says, grandchildren are the reward for not killing our teenagers.
I thought it was great. Yes.
Sparkle Dad. Well, it's not Sparkle Dad. Sparkle Dad is past, RIP.
Yeah.
But this is Jordan Dad. That was hilarious, and I loved it so much.
Yes, I loved it too. And I love when they're talking. I think they said something about kissing, and Jordan goes, no, we're waiting till marriage. And he's like, just kidding. Like, I don't know.
Jordan has a way of, and this is endearing him to me. I know I said I'm suspicious of him, and I am.
I'm still suspicious. Yeah.
Yes. Somebody did write to me, though, and said, because of Luca's diagnosis, like when you have a child that has some sort of difficulty medically, whatever, they are kind of the center of your whole personality. So that could be playing into it here too. Maybe.
Yeah. And I think I could be wrong, but the vibe I was kind of getting from Jordan is that he was living wild and crazy, and this baby happened to happen, and it totally like straight and narrowed him.
There you go. Like a good example of what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they go try on cowboy hats, and she talks about home numerology. Have you done this for your home?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I am kind of into numerology.
Tell me what your home numerology is.
My home numerology is 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
How could it be 13? Don't you have to get down to 4?
Well, you add up all the numbers.
Right. But then when you're left with the 13, don't you have to make it a 4?
No, because there's a house of 13. 13 is when you're like, it can be a little bit troublesome. You have to kind of anchor in.
Oh, is that how you feel about your house?
No, and I do think that when we first moved in here, we did have to anchor in, and it was a new beginning. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So where would I see this? See, I'm only seeing 1 through 9.
Oh, no. I went to like a numerologist. This is my San Francisco-ness coming out.
Oh, boy. Okay.
I did go to like a feng shui numerologist to like walk through the house, and we put like a jar of money in a specific corner. And
oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So my house would be a 9. Okay. And that is full circle. Experience, integrity, innate wisdom, connectedness, high standards, charisma, influence, relatable, familiar. Ideal for communities, clubs, teams, or support services. The mantra is joy, happiness, and fun are priorities in my life and allow me to feel free. Okay.
Yeah, the house of 13 is the karmic debt number. So you're like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, now I see another website where they go up to number 38. So
yeah. And they say like when you're in the house of 13, you're increasing your love experiences to your family, which I do think really happened here.
That's really cute.
It's a house of career. And so,
okay. Yeah. All right.
We'll see.
Can I send my girls to live there for a while?
Well, I don't know if it's working on my 2 younger ones.
So they go to this place. They're trying on the cowboy hats. Like I said, they're talking about numerology. Jordan's I think he's a little put off that she's looking at houses without him. Or is he put off that she's looking at houses and kind of pushing that?
I think I think he's just overwhelmed with buying a house. I mean, he's living in a 1-bedroom apartment when his son has the bedroom. So I don't know if he was on the I'm about to buy a house path.
Right. Does he want to be like, let's get through the altar first?
Yeah.
I mean, so from what we know of her history, she lived in Denver, then she left, moved to LA.
Mhm.
Now she's coming back to Denver. So, like, can she just stay with him for a little bit until they figure this out? Like,
Yeah.
does she need a place to live, is my question.
Can't they just find an apartment together and see what it's like to all live together before you get a house?
Yeah. So they're packing to go somewhere, and there's this weird tension. And this started at the hat trying thing or the Western place, but it's happening now.
Yeah.
He says he doesn't really want to talk about work. They seem to be, she's like, during the pods, we had all this conversation, all this connection. Now it's like nothing. We've gone from 0 or 100 to 0 or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's saying he's tired, he's frustrated, he doesn't want to talk about work. And then she says, I'm telling you I need more. I'm telling you to give me more. And he says, yeah, but I feel like you do it in an abrasive manner.
I can see that. She is kind of abrasive.
And this is not the first time when she said, you're irritating me or you're annoying me. He has not forgotten that either. Because that bothered him, remember?
What does he do again for a job? Do we know?
He is a branch service manager. So I'm thinking it's
cars?
Like either cars, or it could be like a repair service, like a roto-rooter, or, something like that. Electricians, like some kind of service.
Yeah. And he says he works like 12-hour days.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's a car dealership.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. But he says, I'm tired. And she's like, you're always tired. And I don't like using it as an excuse. And then he says, I need you to be my backbone, not something that makes me more tired.
Yeah.
So you have the classic case here, and this is where it's starting to show, of not only do you have the one person who works from home and wants to yip when another adult comes in the house.
I can feel this. Yeah.
Yep. Versus somebody who's out yipping all day and wants to come home and for like 35 minutes just go in the bathroom and play Match Factory where nobody else can bother him.
Yeah. And she has a lot of time on her hands where she can go and do a lot of things. And I think she wants somebody who can do those things with her.
Yep.
And he can't because he has a job and he has a son. So any free time, he has to be with his son.
Yep. And she says, like, I worked my ass off to live the life I do right now. I want to be able to go play tennis. I want to be able to go to LA. I want to be able to go to Italy, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like, when you have a kid, you can't do these kind of things. He's like, I can't go play tennis with you at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday. Like, I have work.
Yeah.
And I don't think Jordan is the type of guy who's ever going to be a kept man.
No.
And I'll blame him.
But I also don't think she has enough money to keep him like that. Like, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I saw several Gucci bags in that closet. So who knows?
And she's buying like $2 million houses, Becca.
Yeah. I think, I just think that they're, and we just had a whole conversation about don't use this word, but I don't think their values align. And when I say values, I mean, he works. She doesn't work. She doesn't have kids yet. He has that whole vasectomy thing they still have to work on. Like, that's not a guarantee. The reversal is not a guarantee that they're going to have children. He already has a child. Like, she can get up and go to Italy tomorrow. He can't.
And I think she wants to.
Yes.
And she should have that right. Like, when she said that, like, I've worked my ass off to get where I am, I was kind of like, she shouldn't have to compromise that then if she doesn't want to. But then you can't have kids.
No.
Because, like, that's going to change things.
And he said that to her, and he kind of threw that in. I know you have the means to get a nanny, but I don't want a nanny raising my kids.
Yeah, we had more of the daycare shaming, nanny shaming. But there is that this is different though, because she can afford to stay home with her kid if she wanted to.
Yeah,
right.
And it did look like she was thinking about a lot of the things he was saying.
I think he thinks about a lot of the things that he says, because I don't think she's ever had somebody talk to her like this before.
No.
The way she looks at him, she's just like, oh, yeah.
I think she's had men. I think she's dated a lot of wealthy men, And when you date wealthy men, that becomes your job. And I think they
I know nothing of what you speak.
and I think they talk to you in a certain way. But I think Jordan is actually talking to her, not at her.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
He is exactly what she needs. Let's just hope she's smart enough to know that.
Yeah.
Because he says to her in the kitchen, because then he like makes some jokes and he cuts the tension and they're better now.
Yeah.
And he kind of says to her, like, you said in the pod you didn't want this to be about money. And all the other guys with all the money didn't give you, like, you chose me.
Yeah.
And I could do all those things with you, but like, I don't have time because I work, because I don't have money, because this is who I am.
Yeah.
And I think he's right. And I think he's going to say no. Hot take.
I think he might say no because I think that their life is too different.
And he keeps saying, I don't want you to have to step down in life to marry me. And that's what I think. Okay, let's go through these people.
Okay.
Now, Anton and Allie. Where are you on this?
I think they're going to get married.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
They'll be divorced in 5 years.
Oh, I think even less than that, but yeah.
KB and Edmund. Oh, dear God.
I think she's going to say no at the altar. And it's going to be very dramatic.
Ooh, and he'll cry.
Yes.
Okay. Jordan, Sparkle Megan.
Now that you put it in my head, I think Jordan's going to say no.
I influenced you that easily.
You did. Well, putting it all together, I don't think she'll say no.
Do you love how over on Murder She Watched on the staircase coverage, people are now fighting over who they're siding with over you and I?
Yes. I actually think I saw a comment that said, "Damn you, Libra detectives."
Oh, God. So this is where I stand today.
Okay.
I don't know. 5 minutes from now, I might feel differently. But this is where we are. Okay. So guys, next week, your episode will be late.
Probably.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Because I'll be traveling, but we'll figure it out. We'll get it to you. Don't worry. Okay.
And I think they're going to be quick. So maybe it will be a quick podcast too.
Yeah, exactly.
Weddings are always fast.
Thank you so much, Becca.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.